Okay, looks like we're live. Yay. All right, I see it on YouTube. Let me see if I can see it on Facebook. And maybe. Yay, there it is. Yay. All right, I'm going to close those so I don't eat up my bandwidth. Okay, hello there. Happy Wednesday evening to you guys. Sorry, I'm running a little bit late. I had a hectic day today. So I think let's do some nice relaxing painting. I've got a kiln load and a glaze fire, and it shut off right about 9 o'clock, I guess. I had run inside for a couple of minutes, and when I went back out to check on it again, it had shut off. So I was not there for the end result. But we'll find out tomorrow how these glaze combinations did. Anyway, this is that too bright? Let's turn the light different here. Let's see some of these. Ooh, that's weird. All right, let's dim. That's better. And let's not so blue. That's better. All right, so I don't know if you can see the painting on this. This is something that I did the other day, and I was going to put it in the glaze firing, and I was like, you know what? I didn't put any decoration on the inside. So let's do that. And then I have this mug, which is a blank canvas. So I can do some decoration on that. And this goblet, which got a little bit warped in the bisque fire. So I'll do some test brush strokes and things on here. I've got some different shape brushes that I want to try out. So, let's see. This one we had yellow, white, and some orange. And just to give you an idea of what it'll look like, that's a better image of what we'll see once it's glazed. When these color concentrates, these are Paula McCoy's, oh, I got it dirty, didn't I? The Colors for Earth color concentrates. And I bought the Clay Share sampler. So I got a bunch of 1 ounce bottles here. Paula's a wonderful person. She's an excellent artist. Does some beautiful flowers. And she has a YouTube channel and Facebook page. She typically goes live every Tuesday. And she does ceramics one week and glass the next week. So I need some orange. There's the orange. So these guys, if I'm remembering correctly, can be sort of translucent. You can especially thin them down a little bit with the medium and Let's see, we had some sienna in there. A little bit of that. And then we had some of the green leaf. A little bit of that. A little bit more of that. And then we had some of the laurel green, which is a darker. So I have a piece that I painted with these in the kiln. It is, if you follow me, you know that I did that picture with the violets on it. And that is in the kiln as we speak. I'm excited to see how that turns out. Also got some, let's see, what's that? And for this, I want this brush. And I used this Sumi brush. And I used a liner brush. So I've got this little very fine liner brush here that I'm going to try. Okay. So get a little water on my brush. As Paula says, when you shampoo your hair, you wet your hair first so the shampoo can get into it. So when you're painting, you want to wet your brush first so that the, oh, I need some white. That's what I didn't put on here. I gotta have some white. Okay. And one more drop of the white. There we go. So, anyway, the paint can get into your bristles better if you wet the bristles first. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this white and I'm just going to I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. The white will come off first because the yellow is in the brush and the white is just on the tip. So this is going to be a hard one. And let's go this way. And then I'm going to go over it a second time. Just on the tip. I want a little more yellow in that. There we go. That way. And turn the brush over so I get the white on that. Didn't quite get the white on that, so let's put, while it's still wet, painting the inside of something is not as easy as painting the outside. And then I'm going to take the butt of my brush and I'm going to get a little bit of that sienna and just dot the center. Okay. So now I want some of the yellow and I'm going to put a little bit of the orange on the tip. And I'm going to come down here and kind of have to bend my bristles to get the effect that I want. All right, just a tip of the orange. And I'll go over these. Oh, and you can't even see what I'm doing. Shoot. I am so sorry. All right, so press and lift, press and lift. That looks all right. Let's get a little bit of that sienna and dot, 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 dot the center. Okay. And I think I'm going to put a little one of these guys. So get some water on my brush, get the excess water off, grab some of this orange and dip it in the white. And then I'm going to just push and lift, push and lift, push and lift. Push and lift. That's kind of sloppy. And I'll put some more petals in here. Push and lift. Push and lift. Push and lift. Well, this one may need a little bit of help. That doesn't look as graceful as the ones on the outside. So, let's just... I've got kind of a little stiffer brush here. Let me get the tip wet. And I'm going to push back some of the ones that are where I don't want them to be. So I can just take my brush and push that color back where I want it. Okay, so let's try this a different way. I'm going to try just dragging it in. And honestly, these have the white on the inside, so let's try dragging it out. Drag it out that way. Out. Out. I need some more orange, don't I? All right. Wasn't sure how much I was going to use here. Nope, that's sienna. There's the orange. All right. Oops. Helps to hold on to the brush, doesn't it? All right. Get the tip there. Now let's pull this out like that. And pull it out like that. Pull it out like that. Okay. Let's do another one of these guys. Right. How about right there? This is a little bit smaller one. And let's do some little white streakies in here. While it's still wet, get some of the white grady in there. Go back over it with the second coat of the orange. Now that doesn't look too pretty. Okay, how about we do a flower down in the bottom, and let's get some orange, a little bit of yellow. Do that again. Some orange and yellow. Dot of yellow. Oop, well, poo. Alrighty. It's just been that kind of day. Maybe I should not be firing a kiln or painting on pottery, but you gotta have some relaxation somewhere. So this is what we're doing. Okay. Let's put a few leaves in here. And clean the paint off of here so it doesn't dry out. Okay. Clean some paint off of here. And come in and we're going to pick up some of this leafy green here. And then let's get a tip of the darker green. And let's just throw in a leaf right there. And maybe one right there. Okay. How about one right there? And one right there. Okay, one right there. That's ugly. Okay. All right. Let's try our little liner brush and see how that does. I don't think I've used this brush yet. Oh, I like that. I don't know if you can see what I did there. Let's put a little wisp coming out there. Would probably help a lot if this was a smooth surface, but it's not. It's just kind of a scrap cup. All right. Let's take the yellow. And I need centers on here. And a center on there. Actually, let's give it a little bit of a brown center on that one. And let's get some of this white and give it some detail in here. Back out of the camera frame again. I am sorry. Let me pull my chair up closer so I can't be out of the camera frame. There we go. All right, just putting in a little bit of detail down here, little tiny wispy lines, sort of, if I can control my brush. Let's put some little wispy lines in here. And what I'm trying to do is stay right up on the tippy toes of the brush. Let's move that back. How about that? Okay, anchor my hand. Wispy, 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 wispy. Wispy. Alright, I think I've done enough damage to that cup. Let's set it aside. Now, what do we want to do on this one? And where is that dagger brush? Alright. So, let's take some of this green and a little bit of yellow on the tip. And let's just see what we can do here. Green, a little yellow on the tip. That didn't work. Keep it consistent. Well, now, let's not get too sloppy. Let's rein this back in just a little bit here. Just push it back in like that. And let's push this side back in some right there. Tell you what, let's turn the camera just like that a little bit. Is that better? Maybe now I'll keep it in frame. All right, clean that edge up a little bit. There we go. All right. One this way, one this way, one this way, one this way. I like this dagger brush so far. It holds a lot. It seems to hold its point. I can get a bold line. I can get a fine line. Oops. That didn't work. Okay. Let's take some of the lighter green and come down like this. This is probably going to be one of the ugliest goblets you ever saw in your life. But it is what it is, right? Is there anything that you guys want to see me try to do, given my limited painting abilities? You can type it in the comments if you want. Give me a challenge. All right, let me see if I can clean this mess up just a little bit more. It's a little better, and after it dries, I'll just go back over it with maybe a piece of sandpaper or something. So let's take a little bit of this white and see if we can't. That's probably not going to show up. All right, maybe some, what other colors have we got in here? Yeah, we can try some violet and some deep cerulean. Some cerulean. Let's do some blues and purples. So the picture with the violets on it was done with the cerulean and the deep cerulean and the sapphire and the violet here and white, and then the two greens and little yellow dots inside of the violets. All right, so this is going to be just kind of a doodly abstract, whatever you want to call it. Let's take some of this and a little bit of this and just do a swoop. Well, that's ugly. Okay, so let's get another little tip here. And we'll do a swoop this way. That's a little better. A little more of the violet tip of the, and come here and do, let's see, that would have to go like that. So like that. And like that. I didn't have any blue on there, so more purple. Get a bit of that blue. This is going to be one ugly cup, huh? Alright, so now I have to go this way. And then I have to go this way. Kind of an S shape. Get a little more purple. Get that blue. And go S. And I didn't have the blue on there. Alright, it's starting to get a little bit muddy, so I'm going to clean a little bit of that off. Get some more purple. Tip that right there. Come over here and do that S shape that way. And tip the blue and do the S shape that way. That is really strange looking. Alright. Let's try. One more flower here. Sort of flower. All right. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty ugly. So, let's do the sumi brush. Get a little bit of green on there. Do. Anyway, so tomorrow I get to unload the kiln and see if we have any pieces in there that are fabulous. Any pieces in there that are okay. I tried a bunch of new glaze combinations. So we'll see how they turned out. Hopefully some of them turned out good anyway. And I guess I will go live tomorrow, maybe around 10:30 or so, and open the kiln. All right, let's see if we can get a nice line on here. And let's get some shading on these little flowers here. Alright, now it needs something on the base. Right there. Let's see. I'm really enjoying that the weather is warming up. Springtime is so pretty, but it's also been murder on my allergies. Alright, let's put a little bit under here. Alright, that's enough for tonight. I'm tired. I'm not doing well. And I'll probably wash all of this off tomorrow and start over because it's kind of ugly. So I'm going to wish you guys good night. I'm going to clean up my mess, get my clothes out of the dryer, and go to bed and look forward to opening the kiln and having some nice surprises in the morning. So, stay centered, y'all.